So good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Megan and I'll be teaching through next Saturday. So if you're here, I hope to see you every day, maybe twice a day, I don't know. Before we get started, are there any injuries I should be aware of? Okay, well, essentially you're the boss of your body, right? So if you need to stop, you stop. Let's get started in child's pose. So you'll come onto your knees, bring your arms long, and drop your forehead to the ground. And just begin with a few deep breaths here. Relaxing as much as possible. Press up to all fours in a tabletop position. And then you'll take 3 cow cats. So you'll press the belly down, look up. And then opposite, pull the belly in, look down. 2 more rounds at your own pace. And when you're complete, come to a stillness on just kind of a flat back. Bring your knees to touch one another. Inhale, pick your right leg up. And then extend the left arm long. Take an inhale, take a little baby pulse up. And then exhale, bring your knee towards your elbow. And then expand back out. Exhale, come in. And expand out. Last time, come in. And out. Now for an extra challenge, see if you can reach back, grab your toes, take a little stretch here. Maybe, maybe not, right? And back to the center. Setting up for the other side. Left leg lifts, right arm long. Take a little lift, and then exhale, come to center. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. One more time out. Last time in. Coming out, reach up and over, grabbing the foot. Open your shoulder. And return to the earth. Walk the hands out just a little bit, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Probably the first down dog of the day, so pedal out your legs, roll through your feet. Walk your feet to your hands and take a halfway lift. So you can rest your hands on your shins or the ground, whatever feels good. Then bend your knees about 30 degrees and hang over your legs. Inhale, rise up to standing, move slowly. And then bring your arms overhead. Grab the left wrist. You're going to lean to the left. Back to center. Other side. So you'll grab the opposite wrist. I guess now we're actually leaning to the left. Before we were leaning to the right. Back up to center, forward fold, back down. Halfway lift, high push-up. pause here. You can always come to the knees. Low push-up. And then drop to the ground. Come up for a cobra pose. So you're lifting just your heart. And then downward facing dog. We're going to do a couple more of those sun salutation aids just to get warmed up. Inhale, look at your hands. Exhale, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up to standing. Exhale, forward fold, right back down. Halfway lift, inhale. All with one breath, high and low push-up. Then upward facing dog or cobra, your choice. Inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Good work. We've got one more with that quick flow. Bring your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Rise up. And fold forward, back down. Halfway lift. High and low push-up. Upward facing. And downward facing dog. Nice. Step your right leg forward and drop your left knee to the ground. You might want to fold your mat over or put a towel if you have sensitive knees. And then inhale, lift the torso up. And you should feel a bit of a stretch in the psoas here. Really good for runners or tennis players or people who sit a lot. One or the other, right? We're gonna take a half split, so send the hips back, straighten the front leg, flex your foot. And then as much as you can, bow forward over your leg. And the higher your glutes are off your leg, the harder it is on the hamstring. So if you need a little easier, lean back. Easier on the hamstring, might be harder on the quad. You're gonna come into an easy twist. Bend the right leg, left hand to the ground, tuck the left toes, pick up the knee, twist, right arm up. This is detoxing all of those drinks from Sharkies. Down dog. Left leg forward now, same thing, other side. Take some deep breaths. Every exhale, you might be able to just lunge a little lower. Maybe, maybe not, right? Half split. Coming to an easy twist, so right arm down, right knee up, left arm twist. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Heel toes so your big toes touch. Bend your knees, lift your chest, chair pose, Utkatasana. Pull your belly button in. See if you can sit 2 inches lower. And forward fold. Walk your hands back out. Downward facing dog. Right leg forward, warrior one. So right knee is bent. Left toes are at like 11 o'clock. If there's a clock on your mat with 12 going all the way around. Working both hips towards 12 o'clock. Open to warrior two. Now your hips are facing 9 o'clock. Reverse warrior, you're going to reach up and back. Extended side angle, you're coming the opposite direction. Down dog. Left leg, warrior one. So same thing, other side. So now your toes are at like 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, your right leg. Open, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Down dog. Pick your right leg up so you're balancing on 3 limbs. Bend your right knee and then pull your right knee up so your hips stack. And come back down. Other side, left leg comes up, straight leg. Then bend the knee, stack the hips. Unstack, come back down. Right leg forward, crescent lunge. So you're gonna balance on the toes of your back foot. And don't worry, there's a seated portion coming. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a twist. If you can get your elbow to your knee, awesome. If not, just take your hand and take a twist. Come back to center. Back to warrior two. You did this just a moment ago. That front quad might be shaking. That's the goal, right? Now straighten the front knee. Triangle pose. You're going to reach forward, tilt down. Back to warrior two. Both toes to the side of your mat. Wide-legged forward fold. We're going to take ninja pose. You're going to bend the right knee. The toes are going to come to the corner of your mat. Lift the left toes up. If this is not super accessible, you come here. Back to your wide-legged forward fold. Use your hands, support your body. Warrior two, right leg bent. And then cartwheel your arms, downward facing dog. Left leg forward, crescent lunge. So we're gonna do the same thing, but on the other side. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a twist. Again, if you can get your elbow cool, if not, just do your hand. Back to crescent lunge. Warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Triangle pose. Warrior two. Wide-legged forward fold. Take a variation this time, right? If you want to walk your hands through your legs, or you want to grab opposite ankles, or just hang. Lift up. We're going to take that ninja pose again. This time the right leg is straight, left knee bent. Back to your wide-legged forward fold. Warrior two. Down dog. Bring your feet to your hands and just hang for a moment. Any variation you like. Slowly rise up. Bring your feet under your hips. We're going to take some balancing poses. Bring your hands to your hips just to help make sure they're level. Inhale, pick your right knee up. Open out to the side. Try to keep your hips level. Bring it around behind you, hips stay level, hinge forward. You can bring your hands to heart center or take airplane arms, or keep them on your hips. And back up to standing, shake it out. You'll know real quick if you're dehydrated if your feet start to cramp, right? That means more water. Other side. Inhale, left knee up. Out to the side. And behind you, airplane pose. Tree pose, you have three options. You can kickstand, you can pick it up, or if you want to get all fancy and bend it, you do you, okay? Hands to heart center, right leg up. If you want to grow your tree, go for it. Come back to the center. Lower down. Good work. Other side. Set up and lift. When you're ready, grow your tree. And release, coming back down. Good work. Forward fold. Halfway lift. High push-up. Pause here. Low push-up all the way belly to the ground. From your low push-up, make your way onto your back for Savasana. As always, I will wake you when it is time to come back. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Or if you're ending your day with practice, feel free to stay in a longer Savasana. Make your way to a fetal position. Take a couple of breaths here. And as you're ready, come up to a simple seat. Inhale your hands to heart center. Namaste.